Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is the Culture News, and my name is David Serero, and I'm very, very happy to have on the phone Mr. Rodrigo, who is one of the band member of a wonderful band called Thunder and Co. They are doing some beautiful electro music, and we have on the phone live from Portugal, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rodrigo. How are you, Rodrigo, today?
I'm fine, thank you. Better now that I'm talking to you.
Thank you so much. It is really a pleasure to have you. So, Rodrigo, I listened to your beautiful music. I really enjoyed every minute of it. It is
Thank you
fresh.
very much.
It is entertaining. It is, especially, is very classy and very elegant music. I really enjoyed it. And the production is so fresh and so intelligent. So, for the few people who don't know you, I'd like to know a little bit more about the band and how you guys came together and how did you meet and where you guys from, basically.
Yeah, we are. Thank you for your kind words, first of all.
My pleasure.
And we are from Lisbon, the capital of Portugal in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Sebastian, we have been friends for a long time, and we have always shared music, and we play instruments, so we decided to make a band together. And Sebastian is a designer, a very good one actually, and I'm a radio producer, so this is kind of our hobby, and we're glad that we are making our music reaching out.
Wow, that's wonderful. So now that you tell me that you're originally a radio producer, I have a lot of pressure to do the interview.
No, it's okay.
No, but that's very good. You know, I realize that more and more people that have to do with aesthetic, like especially the graphic design people, more and more of these people, we see them doing electro music. So there must be, in electro music, there must be some designing that must be very, very important. We saw a lot of visual artists who started to do some electro music also. So there must be
I believe that it's because the way people make music right now, a lot with computers. You can attach everything to a computer and produce your own music. And maybe visual artists do the same when they want to create images. And so they are familiarized with the computer, so they can reproduce sounds and create their own images through sound. Maybe that's
absolutely.
why.
Well, that's very, very, very interesting. I wanted to ask you, can you describe your music? How would you call it? Would you say it's electro house or is it just electro? How would you describe it?
Well, I would name it like very emotional disco music. You know,
oh wow!
We make dance music, right? But we have this very dark and sad component that comes with the lyrics of the songs that most of all talk about sad experiences. And obviously, the sounds that we choose when we go to the studio that we think that describe our message more, they are always very dark sounds and very sad sounds, even though they have a dance beat. So it's kind of a contrast between the happiness of dancing and the emotional and sadness of the message.
That's very, very interesting what you're saying. You know, it makes me remember in a way of gypsy music or Russian music or klezmer or Yiddish music.
Yeah.
Those are music.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, because they're music that are very joyful and people are dancing, but yet everything is written in a minor key.
Exactly.
You know, so
that's a perfect analogy.
Oh, you're too kind. But it's like we don't live in the best world, but still, let's make some happiness today, right?
Yeah, let's dance.
Exactly. So I wanted also to hear your thoughts, that you tell me a little bit more about this wonderful new single that you released from your new album. And let me tell you, I can't wait to hear the whole album because this single is absolutely phenomenal. It is called Hydrogen Bound. Tell me a little bit more about it. How did that music come out?
This song this Hydrogen Bond. It's a love song. It describes a relationship between a man and a woman, but they had this relationship through the internet,
Oh.
and every time the guy, which was obviously in love, tried to reach out to her, she was always busy, and she
Yeah.
had this obsession with the news channel.
Wow.
She was always watching the news,
Uh-huh.
and so that's why the video it was made on Snapchat. It was entirely made on Snapchat, and it was like the way that this couple would communicate through SMS, through messages, through the internet, through the phone, right?
Wow.
And again, that's it. It's a sad story on a sad song, and that's
but
it.
yet it has that very, very fresh sound. You know, it's not, even though this is this beautiful contrast, because the melody is a little bit dark, yes, but I mean the sound is so fresh. Like we think it was recorded yesterday, and I think you were able to get that from your experience as a radio producer, because everything we hear on the radio, you know, we use the compressor, we use all of that. That makes it the equalizer. It makes it always very fresh, and when we hear your song, it has that freshness in it that we cannot avoid. It is really, really a fantastic job.
Well, I must tell you that the radio that I work for, the music that plays there has nothing to do with the music that I produce.
Oh,
because
so that's you know you never know. Sometimes the cook have better musicians than cook themselves. You know. So
exactly.
It must be a European. It must be a European thing. So I wanted also before I let you go, I had two more questions. First, I want you really to talk about your first album that you released in 2015, who is absolutely phenomenal. That is called Nociceptor. I want you to tell me a little word about the album, but also about the title. What does it mean? Because I know it means something very, very interesting that I'm sure our audience would love to know more.
Okay, so the nociceptors are the components of your nerve that allow you to feel pain. Mm-hmm. Every time you are in pain, it's because the nociceptors on your body are letting your brain know that you are in pain.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, when you take a painkiller, like a pill, what you're doing is that this pill is putting your nociceptors to sleep, so tell your brain that you are in pain, right? So, and our album is called Nociceptor because, again, our music is full of pain, but through music, we let go of pain, right?
Absolutely,
we use music to exercise our pain and to feel happy about it.
Yeah.
So each one of these songs are like painkillers, even though they speak about pain.
That's absolutely wonderful. So now I know when my wife will bother me again, I will tell her that she's hitting on my nociceptors, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what your wife is doing.
I'm going to tell her. Don't hit on my nociceptors anymore. So when are you coming to the U.S. to perform a little bit so our U.S. fans can have the pleasure to listen to you?
Well, I'm waiting. We are waiting to be invited. I must say that the Portugal is a very small country, right?
Yeah.
And so our music is not it doesn't reach lots of people here. I think that maybe we are waiting for someone outside to know us better and invite us to go, and we are waiting.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, through this interview and through the material that we're going to put on theculturenews.com, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people will call you to bring you in the U.S. And I think not only in the U.S. but also in London, at least it's closer to travel.
Well, thank you for that. Every concert. We want to thank David.
You're way to come, my dear friend. But let me tell you, your music is so great. And not only your music should be on every radio, but also on every dance floor in the world. And also, I'm pretty sure, and this is something that I spoke with another kind of an electro band, that more and more we use electro music in soundtracks for movies or for TV series. So, and I can't imagine a better music than yours to fit the needs of any filmmaker. So I know we have some filmmakers and producers, who are listening to us. So guys, you need to reach this band that is called Serero. One last question: what is next for you? What is in your next plans? Like, are you gonna work on the rest of the album?
Yes, we are working on the rest of the album. We have really exciting new tracks that we are producing. At least for us, we're having lots of fun producing them at the studio. Mm-hmm. And we are going to play on a festival in Budapest on the 14th of August.
Oh, you're lucky! I love Budapest.
In Hungary, city. I don't know how to say, but the festival name is Ziget or Ziget. I don't know.
Ziget,
but I know
it's okay. Anything in Budapest would be a lot of fun. Be careful with the women up there, you know. They're really great. No, but it's a great, beautiful country, in Budapest. You're gonna love it because the city
I will,
is so
I'm sure.
gorgeous, you know. So, Matthew Rodrigo, thank you a million times for taking some time today out of your busy schedule to give an interview
very much.
for Culture News. And look, I can't wait. I'm going to listen again. We're going to play, at the end of this interview, we're going to play the song Hydrogen Bound on the new album of Thunder & Co. And congratulations also for that fresh artwork of the CD cover for that single. And guys, you need to buy quickly the album Nociceptor, the first album which was released in 2015 by Thunder & Co. Again, my name is David Serero from the Culture News. You can listen to us on iTunes and SoundCloud and on our website, theculturenews.com. But dear Rodrigo, thank you a million times, and I want you to know that my door is open to you at the Culture News, and you can come back to us at any time.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
It's an honor. Thank you. And now listen to the song Hydrogen Bound on the Culture News.